Waheguru ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru ji ki Fateh. Guru Pyari Sat Sangh ji, I want to talk about something today that is very prominent in our community, in the Sikh faith. And let's talk about how Sikhi is just not a religion, it's a path, it's a way of life. It's a path filled with sacrifices. Our Itihas tells us how many Shaheediyan these Mahan Gursikhs made for us. And not just our Gurus, but Gursikhs even now put their Shaheediyan down for Sikhi. There's so many Shaheediyan in our Panth. It starts off with Tan Sri Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, Shaheedan di Sartaj. They're called that for a reason. They gave their Shaheedi after being tortured for 5 days continuously. And they gave their Shaheedi for dharam, for righteousness. They did not give up on their faith. And they inspired others. And they gave the orders, they gave a Hukam to Tan Sri Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Maharaj, their son, the 6th Sikh Guru, to take up arms and fight against the discrimination and oppression that's going on. And Sri Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji took up those arms, Miri Piri de Malik, and they fought against this injustice and oppression. And the next line of those 5 Sikh Gurus, after Guru Nanak Dev Ji to Guru Arjan Dev Ji, they took up arms, they fought battles, they won battles, and they delivered justice to people in Hindustan, all over Punjab as well. We also have Tan Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, the 9th Sikh Guru, and this time they gave their cease to protect the beliefs and faith of another religion. These Kashmiri Pandits came to Tan Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, and Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, who was around 8 or 9 years old at the time, told their own father that there's no one greater than you to protect their faith, to give your life for the faith of another. So Guru Pyari Sat Sangh Ji, we fight for dharam. That's what Sikhi is about. And not only the Gurus, but Mahan Gursikhs followed in their footsteps, inspired by our Gurus, like by Mani Singh Ji, the 3 Gursikhs that went with Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji to Chandni Chowk to give their Shaheediyan, by Diyala Ji, by Sati Dashi, by Mati Dashi, Baba Banda Singh Bahadur. We've got so many Mahan Gursikhs, by Subeg Singh, by Shahbaz Singh. These Gursikhs, there are countless more. And let's look at their Shaheedi and think about Sikhi and the fight against oppression. The list in our Itihas goes on and on and on. And there's one common theme that goes in. They did not waver in their path of Sikhi. This path of Sikhi is anmol. It's unique, it's invaluable. So why are these Gursikhs putting their heads on the line for Sikhi? That's what we need to think about. What's in it that these Gursikhs are willing to die for it? Had any of these Gursikhs wavered on their path of Sikhi, we would not be here today. These Shaheediyan, they put this down for the Panth, for our generations. So let's not forget these Shaheediyan ever. That was in our Itihas, that was like 200, 300 years ago. But let's fast forward to 1984. Sant Jarnail Singh Ji Bhindrawale and the Mahan Gursikhs fighting against the Indian army during the attack, during Operation Blue Star on Sri Harmandir Sahib. They fought for equal rights and justice, that the Indian army was discriminating Sikhs in 1984 and before that as well. And so Sant Jarnail Singh Ji Bhindrawale, they defended Sri Harmandir Sahib, and the Mahan Gursikhs fought so valiantly, so bravely, with so much courage. And that's what the Khalsa Panth is about. They're defending Sri Harmandir Sahib, and they put down their Shaheediyan for this Panth once again. Looking back at all these Shaheediyan, we can say that Sikhi is not just about spiritual advancement, spiritual elevation, but it's also about fighting against what's wrong. Sikhi is not about being a bystander, it's about stepping in there, stepping in to solve the problem, even if that means putting your head on the line, putting your life on the line. Shaheedi is what Sikhs were born to give. And Guru Bani says again and again that living is false, dying is real. Being given a chance to give Shaheedi for Sikhi is a great blessing. And Tan Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, they initiate the Khalsa Panth. They create the Khalsa Panth to fight against these oppressions, discrimination. And to be part of the Khalsa Panth, there's a price you have to pay and the responsibility you get with it. The price you have to pay in Gurbani, it says, Joto prem khilan ka chao, sir tar tali gali mari ao. Et marg pair tarijay sir dijay kaan na kijay. And Guru Maharaj is saying that if you want to walk this path of love, this path of Sikhi, you've got to give your head to me. You've got to place your head on the palm of your hand and walk on this path of Sikhi. Give me your head and don't care about other people's opinions. You walk on this path and you shall attain liberation. And the responsibility that you get with it, with becoming a saintly soldier, Sant Sipahi, is that you have to fight for people's rights. You have to fight for Sikhi. You have to fight for dharam, for righteousness. That's what Sikhi is telling us. That's what Sikhi is about. And Guru Amar Das Ji in the Bani also says, Khanyo tikhi valho nikki et marg jana. And Guru Maharaj is basically saying that this path of Sikhi is sharper than a sword, is thinner than a strand of hair, so we can't take Sikhi lightly. This path of Sikhi is very unique. This path of Sikhi, you got to pick up the sword if you have to. You have to keep your gaze and fight against oppression. So when we say proud to be Sikh, let's reevaluate the meaning of that phrase. What are we proud of? What have we sacrificed for this God? Have we put our lives on the line for this Panth? Have we given our head to our Guru? Do we follow the Guru's Hukam? Until we don't all adorn the star on our heads, keep our gaze, follow our Guru's Hukam, feed the entire world, fight against oppression and eliminate injustice, we have no right to say we're proud to be a Sikh. We all should be grateful instead. People that say proud to be a Sikh, they carry their ego around. What have you got to be proud of? What have you sacrificed? They don't even have gears on their heads. They don't even know much about their own itihas. These people are the ones that say proud to be a Sikh. So Pyari Saad Sangat Ji, let's follow the Guru's Hukam. Let's be grateful for this path of Sikhi. This path of Sikhi has been given to us on a plate. We didn't have to sacrifice anything. We don't even read our Gurbani. We don't even have our Gurbani Kanth yet. So let's start reading Gurbani. Let's start following the Guru's Hukam. Let's remember these Shaheeds and sacrifices in our itihas. Let's never forget them. A couple of days ago, at the start of this month, we remembered the Shaheeds of 1984, Operation Blue Star. Let's not forget those Shaheeds. Let's remember them every day. We remember them for those couple of days that just went by. But let's remember them every day. Let's remember these countless Shaheeds in our Panth every single day. Because those sacrifices have made this Panth as it is today. Let's not forget that discrimination still exists today in this world. Sikhs are facing discrimination and oppression everywhere. Not only Sikhs are still being discriminated, but people of different religions, people of different races are still being targeted today. Aigar Muslims are being tortured, killed and oppressed because they're Muslim. Black people are being targeted for the colour of their skin. So as Sikhs, let's not bystand. Let's fight against this. Let's ask Guruji to bless us with courage and himmat to put our heads on the line if need be for Sikhi and for the faith of others, for the belief and against the injustice of others. So Guru Pyari Saad Sangat Ji, forgive Das for any mistakes made in this video. Forgive me if I said anything out of line. And let's put those sacrifices of those Mahan Gursikhs in our minds constantly. And let's think about what's going on in the world right now. Let's strive to be that change. Because Sikhi has been an activist faith since the start of it. So Guru Pyari Saad Sangat Ji, once again forgive Das for any mistakes made. Waheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji ki Fateh.
Please like, subscribe and share this video to support the teachings of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter to receive updates on new videos. Waheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji ki Fateh.